15. Impacting C1 English verbs. In today's lesson, I'm going to give you a selection of advanced level verbs for you to add to your vocabulary lists and use in the future. Make sure you hang around until the end of the video for the last verb, as it's a really impressive one to use. All of these verbs are regular verbs, with the exception of two of them, for which I've added the past forms. Boast. If you boast, you talk about yourself with excessive pride or self-admiration. In other words, this is the opposite of being modest. Struggle. This is one of my favourite verbs, although it's a negative one. If you struggle to do something, you have difficulty doing it. Overwhelm. If something overwhelms you, it has such a strong emotional effect on you that you don't know how to react. We tend to use this in the passive form. Urge. This means to encourage someone to do something or try hard to persuade them to do something. Mumble. When someone speaks in a low, quiet voice without opening their mouth much, which makes it difficult to understand them, they mumble. Inherit. When you receive something like money or property from somebody, usually a relative, when they die, you come into it or inherit it. You can also use inherit to talk about what someone receives from a predecessor. Oversleep. This simply means to sleep for longer than you intended to. Presume. When you presume, you suppose that something is true, although you do not have actual proof that it is. Praise. When you praise someone, you express warm approval or admiration towards this person, usually because they have done really well at something. Dishearten. Here's a negative one for you. If something disheartens you, it makes you lose hope, confidence, or enthusiasm. Overcome. If you overcome something like a difficulty, a fear, an injury, or something that is negative, you deal with it successfully or you beat it. Outperform. If you outperform someone or something, you perform, do better, or achieve better results. Cheat. If you cheat, you break or violate the rules of something like a game or an exam, or you deceive someone illegally. Originate. This is to say that something happens or appears for the first time in a particular place or situation. In other words, we say where its origin is from. Master. If you master something like a language, a skill, or a technique, you become good at doing it. I hope you can master the use of these verbs and impress someone with them next time you speak English. If you want to learn British English with me, hit the subscribe button to join the community and take your English to the next level.